This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth, and did you know that in just a couple of weeks from now, on April 1st, gas prices are going to be skyrocketing in Canada because of Justin Trudeau's carbon tax increase? Their idea is that by putting a price on pollution, this will essentially cause fewer people to purchase fossil fuels, and that'll eventually drive down emissions. So when Canadians can barely afford their rent and can hardly even pay for food, the government wants you to bear the burden of so-called man-made climate change. Even though the very idea of man-made climate change is absurd and an absolute scam. But just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, the NDP now wants to pass Bill C-372 into law, which is the Fossil Fuels Advertising Act. The bill was tabled as a private member's bill by Charlie Angus, and he's seeking to criminalize the promotion of fossil fuels. He says there are more people dying every year from pollution caused by fossil fuels than from tobacco. The big tobacco moment has arrived, he says. We know that big oil has done years of disinformation and interference and false claims about the damage that it is doing to the planet, but it is also killing people. Today, I am proud to rise and introduce a bill that would make illegal false advertising by the oil and gas industry. The big tobacco moment has finally arrived for big oil. We need to put human health ahead of the lies of the oil sector. There's a lot of lies in that statement alone. But even crazier, Bill C-372 goes way beyond just banning advertising for big oil and gas. The act would technically apply to anyone who simply speaks well of oil in general. It is prohibited for a person to promote a fossil fuel related brand element, or the production of a fossil fuel. And if you violate this order, which could soon become a law, you could be facing a fine of $500,000. And if you happen to be the CEO of a big oil company and you violate this, well, you could be looking at 2 years in jail and $1 million fine. Promotion, according to Bill C-372, means a representation about a product or service by any means that is likely to influence and shape attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors about the product or service. The problem here is that their definition of promotion is so broad that it could apply to anybody who simply has a "I love Canadian oil and gas" bumper sticker. Section 8 of the Act makes it a crime for a person to argue that a fossil fuel is less harmful than other fossil fuels. And it also criminalizes any promotion which argues that fossil fuels are beneficial to the health of Canadians, reconciliation with Indigenous peoples, or the Canadian or global economy. So that means you could go to jail for simply arguing that the oil and gas industry is key to the Canadian healthcare system. So if you say, for example, that ambulances need oil and gas to save lives, you could go to jail. And if you happen to be the owner of a gas station, well, you're basically the devil, and the bill would take away your ability to issue loyalty cards. Bill C-372 would make it illegal for a retailer to provide or offer to provide any consideration for the purchase of a fossil fuel, including a gift to a purchaser or a third party, bonus, premium, cash rebate, or a right to participate in a game, draw, lottery, or contest. So if you dare to offer free gas as some sort of promotion, you could go to jail. So this is absolutely insane. And it's just yet another example of a government run amok and absolutely drunk on climate alarmism. Now, the likelihood that this bill will pass is pretty slim, but the fact that it is even being tabled in the first place should be very concerning to everyone. So what do you guys think about the concept of possibly going to jail for speaking well of oil and gas? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section of whatever video platform you happen to be watching this on. And if you appreciate my efforts to continuously update you with this information, please take one moment to check me out at pressfortruth.ca/donate. I can't do this work without you guys, so thank you so much to anyone who takes a moment today to support my efforts here at Press for Truth. So that's all for today, guys. Just wanted to bring that to your attention. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click that thumbs up button. Share this video with your friends and family who you think need to see it the most. And stay tuned, guys. We're going to have more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.